Hi guys, welcome back to the Crafty Home. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Tanya. Today I am making a graduation gift. It's actually a basket. A friend of mine, her daughter just graduated high school a couple of months ago, but because of quarantine, they can't celebrate until recently. But she wanted a gift basket for her daughter's future college roommate. So I'm just going to share this with you so that you can get some ideas on some good things to give for graduation gifts. The way I did this basket, and actually how I do all baskets, is to come up with a color scheme, and I will buy everything in that gift basket that matches a color scheme. And that way the whole basket looks really cohesive and beautiful. So the color scheme we went with for this one was pale pink and a pale gray and white. Those are the colors that they are decorating their dorm room in. So I wanted to get her a few little things that she will be able to use in her dorm room. So we went with girly things, and my friend specifically wanted a robe. So I got her one of those, and I'm going to take and personalize a few of these gifts just to make it extra special. So I'm going to show you how I do that and then how I put the basket together, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of inspiration for a gift of your own. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I just got done making the monograms for the couple of things that I am personalizing for the gift basket. I'm just going to show you, I did this little guy, and then one like this. These are both heat transfer vinyl. I'll show you what those are for in a minute. I did this. This is actually reversed. I'll show you why I did that as well. And then I have one more like this. So let me show you what we're doing. This cup right here, it is a insulated cup, and it's got this spout right here that's more for hot drinks, coffee, and then it also comes with a straw, and if you take the straw out, it's got a little closure for that hole. I just thought that was a really nice cup. And so this one right here will go on the cup, so that will be nice. And then I have this that I got her. It is technically a jewelry tray, but I thought you could use this for pretty much anything on a desk. Specifically for makeup palettes would be really good, or stationery. So I wanted to etch her monogram in this. And since this is divided, I didn't want to do it on this side of the tray. So that is what this is for. I will be putting this on the reverse side like this, in the middle, of course, and I will etch it from the back. So that is why I did it reverse. Let me try to show you like this so you get a better idea. But basically, that is how I will do that, so you can see it through the front. And then I also got her this little headband. This is for like showers or putting your makeup on. It's so soft and cute. I loved the little bow part. So I made her this little monogram that I will put on this. And then to go with that, I got her this really nice white, well, it's kind of off-white terry cloth robe. And sorry, it's all kind of like wadded up right now. But then I did this bigger monogram here that will go on her robe. So her little bow headband and robe will match, and I did the same vinyl for it. So that should be really cute, I hope. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually heat up my Cricut heat press. If you are doing a project like this, or want to do a project like this, and you don't have a craft cutter, you can go on to Etsy and actually order monograms like this. I just happen to have a silhouette machine. If you are in the market for a craft cutter, there are two big name brands, and those are the Cricut and Silhouette. And if you're wondering which one you should get, I would personally recommend the Silhouette, not because it's necessarily a better machine, but because the program itself, the software, is so much easier to use than Cricut. So also, I'm sorry about the air conditioning running in the background. I normally turn it off when I'm filming, but it is so hot outside right now, I just can't bring myself to turning it off. while my kids and my husband and stuff are here. So anyways, I am going to, I usually put monograms on robes on the left side. And so I'm just gonna lay this out, make sure it's straight, and then I actually am gonna raise my temperature on this thing. And then I find that glitter vinyl works the best for this kind of thing, especially when it's got a little bit of fur on it, just because regular vinyl wants to kind of sit up and pull, and when you wash it, it crinkles, but the glitter vinyl tends to just do a little bit better. So that is why I usually use that on robes. So that is where I'm gonna put that one. After my first press, I almost always try to take the clear plastic sheeting off, just because that's a barrier when you're doing the heat press anyway. And then I'm going to go over it again without the little clear sheet, and that will give me the best heat on it so that it hopefully will adhere to the fabric even better. So, as you can see, that is so pretty, I think. And I love the glitter on these. I just think that they look so nice. So that's that one done. And then I am going to do the same thing with the little headband. Since my heat press is already heated up, we'll do this. So that is the headband all done. How cute is that? I love the way that turned out. Okay, next we are going to work on the cup, and I just have my transfer tape right here, and I am going to get my monogram onto my transfer tape and just stick it on the cup. So that is all done, and it's super cute, and it will match perfectly with the robe and the little headband. I did do the monograms all the same font. I think that that's a really good touch when you're doing this kind of thing. And then they're also all in the silver glitter, which is gonna look nice in the basket as well. And then the last thing I need to do is etch this jewelry tray. The reason I show these kinds of things in videos is because people very often, they talk about how crafty I am and how, I mean, they think I'm like uber talented when it comes to this kind of stuff. I am not super talented. It's just, I like to do crafts and I do them all the time, but they're easy. And I want other people to understand that they're easy and that they can do it too. Like it's not something that's beyond anyone. And so that's why I like to show these kinds of things in videos. So I hope you guys don't think it's boring, but I really like to share this kind of stuff. You know what? I need to decide. Is this the top or is this the top? I think I want this to be the top. Shoot. How would I use it? That would probably be the top. Okay. Should have decided that before, but that's okay. This is actually a cool piece because it's got the middle right here, and then I can actually line up the top of this with the gold right there too. So that makes it even easier to line it up. I do usually eye stuff when I put it on. That's probably not the best method, but I have a pretty good eye for it. I do some, you know, a lot of times double check with a ruler or measuring tape, but like I said, I find that I have a pretty good eye for getting things centered and straight. So that's how I usually do stuff. I don't necessarily recommend that for other people, but for myself, that's how I do it. Okay, so this is basically a stencil. So I just want to make sure that all of the edges are down as much as they can be, all the little corners and things like that, because like I said, this is a stencil. So I'm going to take the backing of this really fast and just smooth it over, because I don't want the cream to go through it. So when this is done, her monogram will show on this side, which is why I had done that room first. So I'm going to take a little bit of Armor Etch. It's just etching cream, and you want to just do a paintbrush, and you just want to dab it on where you're wanting it to etch, and just make sure you get a thick coating and that it's covering everything that you are trying to etch. So I actually have a pretty, like a nice tutorial on this, on how to etch a mirror on my channel. I'll link it below. Etching is one of my favorite things to do, just because it is so easy and it's permanent and it's beautiful. Like, I just love etching mirrors and glass in general. I just think it's like so expensive looking, and it's personalized, and it's, I don't know, it's just a cool craft. So if you ever want to try it out and you're nervous about ruining something, go to the Dollar Tree or a dollar store and pick up like one of their, they have like little mirrors that are for candles and also glass vases, and experiment on those. You'll fall in love with it too, because it's so much fun to do. And you can get Armor Etch basically any craft store in Walmart and Amazon. So okay, I got it all rinsed. It literally only takes a minute for the cream to work, but look how pretty that ended up. And that's permanent. Like, the glass has changed. That is so cool to me. So that is all done. Now that we are done with all of our personalized gifts, let's go ahead and put the basket together. So in addition to the little jewelry tray, we got her a picture frame in gray. It's kind of a glossy gray. It's super pretty. And then I got her this little cup that is grays and pinks as well, that I thought would be really cute for her makeup brushes or pens and pencils on her desk. Then we got her this little flower arrangement. It is a clear glass with the faux water in it, and then it's got like the pink detailed flowers. I love to put flowers in baskets just because it always makes baskets look really pretty, I think. And I think that's everything that we got for her. Okay, so I folded the robe in a way that will fit in the basket well, but then I took the little tie out of it, and I used that to tie around the robe to keep it in place, and I made it so that the monogram would show, so she can see that in the basket. So we're going to start with that first, because that's the biggest thing. I always think that you should start with the biggest items first and then place in the smaller things next. I usually like to angle things so that things kind of peek out, so you still get a little picture of each thing that's sitting in there. Let's see here. This I love, and I kind of want front and center since it's see-through. So that's kind of cute. They go like this, and then like this. Nope, I need some. I want to put some like paper in the bottom here to fluff it up. Okay, so this will pop up like this. We'll go this. I like to do the paper because you can push down on it and it ends up taking the shape of whatever it is you're putting in there. And then you can angle it any which way. I kind of wanted this in the front. Now I'm not sure it'll fit. Maybe I go like this. Like this. So that the monogram is up. Okay. This is the only thing I wish was sitting up a little further so that you could see it. The last thing I'm going to add is this little bow that I made real fast. Bows are very easy to make. If you ever feel like a basket is missing something, try a bow or flowers, or both. Both are good. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to weave it through here, this basket. This will make it so she can easily remove it because she may not want a bow on her basket when she's goes to use it, but it will dress up the basket a little bit.